There is a sentence no parent ever forgets. The doctor says we need to admit your daughter. And in that moment, your mind runs ahead of you. How serious is it? How long will she stay in hospital? And how much will this cost? Those questions arrive all at once, long before anyone has answers. When I sit in leadership meetings, I often think about that very exact moment, because the decisions made in those rooms do not remain in strategy papers or board discussions. They show up in hospital corridors when life suddenly changes. What we decide determines whether a family faces that moment alone or walks into that hospital knowing that they are protected. That responsibility carries real weight, and it's one we take seriously and one we carry with pride.
Most people don't think about health insurance on a normal Tuesday. They think about it when a loved one collapses, or the doctor says we need more tests, or even when the bill is out and no one knows where to start. I have seen families scramble in that moment, making phone calls, the contributions, the silent calculations in their head, wondering if they'll be able to raise the bill. That is why my job begins way before that. And my work is simple. If we can help everyone understand their cover clearly, really understand it and the benefits that it has, it means that when life turns unexpectedly, they will be ready. They will not be making decisions in panic. They'll already be protected.
Most of the calls that you receive don't usually start calmly. Sometimes it's confusion, sometimes it's with panic, and sometimes it's someone speaking very fast because they're scared. In that moment, I cannot sound unsure, I cannot sound rushed because the other person on the line is overwhelmed. So I slow my voice down, I explain clearly, and I stay on the line if I need to. And sometimes, by the end of the call, you can hear it, that small change in their tone. They're breathing differently, and that's when I know that they feel supported.
When someone is admitted, their world becomes very small. It becomes that hospital bed, that drip, that waiting. The last thing they should be thinking about is how the bill will be paid. When a claim comes to us, I imagine the person on the other side, tired, wanting to go home, wanting this to end well. So we move with urgency because recovery should never be delayed by worry.
When you're unwell, you're not usually at your strongest point. All you're focusing at that point is how will you recover, and that's it. You don't want to think about who will pay the bills and how that would look like. My work at Jubilee Health Insurance is to ensure that when you walk into a facility, you're treated with professionalism and with dignity, so that the care that you get goes beyond and above.
From all of us at Jubilee Health Insurance, happy International Women's Day.